In this video, let's talk about should you go to college or should you just use the time and start your own business. We have MJ Aoki back in the vlog. She's gonna talk about her insights about this topic. So see you all again soon. So enjoy the video and see you all again soon.
Please subscribe to Marvin Garamo channel and you'll learn so much from his contents. Subscribe now!
Guys, parang awan nyo na guys. Bigyan nyo naman ako ng pagkakataon sa buhay. So, yun. Stay till the end for MJ's relationship update, guys. Enjoy the rest of the video. If you don't have the means, your family does not have the means for you to go to college, as in, hindi kaya ng tuition, they cannot afford to send you to college, then don't go. I've seen it over and over. A lot of parents sacrifice, mortgage their entire future just to send their kids to college, thinking that college is the only way out. Guess what? It's not the only way out. You can be successful without going into college. Hey guys, we're back. We're with MJ Aoki. We're back with our series asking you the question na if you had the chance to redo everything, now you have a chance not to go to college, would you go to college or would you skip it, do business, do what you're doing right now? Go.
Thank you for that wonderful question, Marv.
By the way, update, single pa rin siya. Single pa rin, guys. Single pa rin.
Uy, baka
comment below, nagmamakawa ngayon.
Hindi naman, I'm fine.
Fine daw, sorry. Sa mga nagko-comment sa last video na kayo na lang wala, busted. Busted sila. Busted. Sorry. So,
yeah, so I'd still prefer to go to college. Not because of the technicalities around it, but it's really about the values that I've learned throughout the whole college experience years. It taught me how to be perseverant. It taught me perseverance. It taught me how to be street smart. It taught me how to budget. It taught me how to become practical with the choices that I'm making. Because I remember during that time, I had to really be smart about my choices. Really being smart around what's important for me at that time. And I guess it's also about the values that I've learned during my college years. The course that I took before was marketing, and if you're gonna ask me if there were something, if I'm applying what I've learned in college now, I would say probably just a little. To be honest, it's not a lot, but it's really what I really remember from that are the values that I've experienced there. Because it allowed me to really be it pushed me with the pressure and with the things that I had to juggle at that time. During college, I remember I also immersed myself to different activities. I allowed myself to I really pushed myself to the limits as to how I am today, and it's really because of the things that I've learned throughout college.
Now, this is the biggest argument there. If it was gaining values, gaining perseverance, knowing the people, you pay 3 million, 4 million, 2 million pesos to get into college. Parang depends pa where you go to college. Pero
it depends where you take your college.
So parang for some people, why would I pay 2 million just to get that? I can just work and get all of that values as well. I can go into an NGO and get that values as well. Is the tuition fee worth it, paying this amount of money just to gain life skills that you can get doing something else also?
Yes, because again, anything that you study for, I think it's called, it's gonna be an investment, and when you learn something from that, you don't really lose anything. So, but I guess the question here is if you're gonna put in that money to college or if you're gonna put it somewhere else. But I guess it's also about that whole experience. If you're gonna immerse yourself to do something that is free, then yeah, go for it. But in my case, if you really want to push yourself into that whole experience, yes, I have to say that I want to pay for that. I want to invest in that. I want to invest in my growth, because if it's something that you didn't really pay, then sometimes your heart isn't really there. It's the same way with the workshops that you are attending, the seminars that you are attending. You want to invest in something that will kind of like really push you to your limits, because it's something that you will really gain from and you will really grow. And I guess if it's college and if you want to pay for that experience, then yes, why not?
Pero the argument kasi with college is, there are some things there that if you attend a seminar, it's very specialized already. You want to be a better leader, you attend a leadership seminar. You go to college, you take 3 units of Rizal. How does that change your life? How does that equip you for something else? Or you take thermodynamics, which hindi mo nagagamitan, or strength of materials, things like that. The argument is, you pay so much in college, you will only use parang
A certain
1% of what's there. So, is it worth that payment? Parang ganun.
Well, I think it is. Everything that we are learning, sometimes even if it's not applicable or it is applicable, it's really up to you how you want to see it. Like for example, you mentioned about Rizal, or you mentioned about Filipino subjects, and I understand that there are a lot of things that we learned in college that may not be applicable right now, but you'll never know what really can be applicable in your life. What I am, like for example, what I'm doing right now, I'm actually doing podcasting, and in my research there, I had to go back to my college notes because there were a lot of things that has to do with Philippine history. And yes, I understand that you can just Google that, but
that's the biggest argument now of a lot of people. Why will I pay a large amount of money when everything else I can just Google already? I can just learn it from Google if I want to learn something. And when you were younger, you need to research, you need the books, you need the library, you need the encyclopedia, which a lot of the colleges or a lot of the universities, yung advantage na they have a vast library. Ngayon, from your home, you have an internet connection, you can get the information.
But again, that spark of idea, it's not gonna preempt you unless there was stored knowledge in your head. So those, sometimes we're just not really particular with the kind of knowledge that, I mean, during those colleges, we're not really sure as to where we're gonna use it. But I guess it's just really part of your stored knowledge, and you'll never know when you're gonna use that. And what you're paying for here is really not just about the specific courses, it's the whole package. And what you've learned there really allows you to create that kind of mental map wherein you can go back to when the time arises. So yeah.
Okay, so just to I guess put a summary to what you said, it's okay to spend a lot of money in college because sometime later on you will get to use it, and then you can get the experiences there. Ngayon, I'll make it naman situational also for other people. What if what I want to be is something that it doesn't need a college course? For example, I want to be a basketball player, I want to be a painter, I want to be a violinist. What do you suggest to them?
Then you take a specialized course in college, because I really admire people who learned it from scratch. But there are certain techniques and certain things that you will learn that you will only learn in school, because again, the pressure that you will get from there will allow you to like really push it. It will really push you to your limit, and sometimes you you only get pressured, like if you don't do that, there's only pressure like to yourself, but like there's another kind of pressure that you get when you go to college. And I guess that would also give you the structure that you will need after college, and and then putting in the values that that you will use after, and that's basically the money and the experience that you are paying for. So
ito question ko, so since you're an Instagram influencer, guys, madami ng younger ngayon, pangarap na lang nila maging influencer. So, do you suggest they go to college kung gusto na lang nila?
Yes.
Just take pictures na lang.
Me as an influencer, it's just really my creative expression. It's not my bread and butter. I suggest that if you're gonna do something that you love and it is aligned with your passion, then that's great. Put that as your creative expression. But honestly, like if you're gonna put a business around your passion, then go for it. But again, this isn't really my bread and butter. There's more to what I do. Being an influencer is just one thing, and I love that I do that. But if it's just gonna be my main source of income, it's not. It's not my main source of income, and I have other tools and I have other streams of income that I support on, because yes, I am following my passion as an influencer, but in all honesty, like I just really enjoy doing that. It's not really I just really enjoy it. I love taking photos, I like writing, I love that I get to share that with a lot of my followers. But if you're gonna ask me if it's lucrative, maybe for some, but for me, I just really enjoy it. Yeah.
Okay, final words for people who are at the point of their life that they're thinking not to study anymore, and final words for those that want to study still. Go.
Never stop learning, never stop growing. Studying is something that will help you create more money, it will really help you expand. And again, like, never stop learning, whether it's in school, whether it's online, whether just continue growing. Enroll yourself to different workshops. There are a lot of free books, ebooks there, so it's really important, because that will really expand you, that would help you. Yeah, like it's something that you need to do and keep evolving.
Ayun.
Ayun.
This was supposed to be my question from the start, pero it just came into me now. A lot of people, yung magulang nila, they will spend everything, they will go into debt para magapang yung edukasyon. So, and suddenly those parents, when they get old, because they put everything in the education of their children, they have no savings for themselves. My question is, do you still recommend that kung wala naman silang pera pang school, instead na mag-aral sila, magtrabaho na lang sila, para yung magulang naman nila, they have a better shot of a better retirement also? Yan ang tanong natin.
So, your question is,
they can't afford it.
Yeah, but like, so basically they're relying on their kids for their retirement.
No. The parents can't afford to bring them to this school. Pero the common tendency is people always think that for us to have a better future, isang lako na lang lahat para makaaral yung anak ko. Yun. Do you suggest that they should actually still send them to school na it's more practical na kung na lang mag-aral, they will still have a good life naman kahit di sila mag-aral eh?
Okay, actually, I love that you brought that up, because I grew up like that. My mom had to do everything to give me a really good kind of education, and she did everything, my parents did everything they can to bring me to a really good school, a prestigious school, and I really thank them for that. But as to the parents who will like really give up everything, it's not my place to say that it's wrong, but what I can say is that I understand, because I think parents would want the best for their kids, and there's really nothing wrong around that. And so if you're the kid, you really gotta appreciate that and do something about it. But as parents, I guess, if you are to make your kids as an investment or your retirement fund, then and it's very common around Filipinos, but I wouldn't say that my parents use me as their retirement fund, but that kind of investment allowed me to really step up, create a different mindset about education. It allowed me to grow. It allowed me to bring my family off of poverty because of that kind of mindset, because of that kind of pressure that I got from my school. If I didn't have that kind of education, if I didn't have that kind of experience growing up, I'm not sure if I would have the same mindset. I'm not sure if I would be where I am today, because in that school, it allowed me to also connect with really good people. It allowed me to connect with my friends who are good influences, successful people right now, and it's really creating that kind of space, and I'm very thankful for that. And I guess that's also what you're paying for when you were when your parents put you in a really good school. It's the network that you get from that institution, and I love that I was one of the privileged kids to experience that. And again, theory of space, and you cannot really buy that. You can't fake the connections that you will get from those people. And along the way, let's say, if after college, I gotta say that I'm still connected with these people, and I'm so happy for that.
Okay, so that's it, guys. So I'm wrapping everything up. MJAOP says that go to college, go to school, because the experience that you'll get there vis-a-vis the payment will still be worth it. So that's it for now. MJAOP, super yaman, still single. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon. Bye, everyone.
Subscribe to Marvin Garmo.